Hello there, it's Janie from Fit Like Flowers. What a fabulous day. It's been so nice having some nice weather. So the soil is heated up nicely and I'm away to plant some dahlia tubers. Now I've got loads, I don't know how many, 100, maybe more, in the polytunnel. Now they're all quite big just now, but I still plant tubers outside and they'll eventually catch up. So now's a good time to do it. I'm going to share with you guys my secret. Now I never feed my dahlias. Once they're in, that's it. And I get prolific flowers right through until the frost and in the polytunnel later. So that is a bit of a giveaway. So if I share my secret with you, don't tell anybody. I don't have time. So I'm digging a hole, quite a big hole. I don't have time to fill up gallons of water and watering cans, you know, every week with feed, going around feeding all my plants, because I grow too many, it just would take too long. So I kind of try to think outside the box. You pardon the pun, because I'm in the box just now. So what I do is I dig a hole and use this magic stuff. I put in a heap of dung. So I put it directly into the hole, a nice generous amount. Now I'm lucky because I get this from my lovely neighbour farmer. So I get a great big heap of it, and that costs me a homemade Victoria sponge cake and a bottle of vodka. I think that's a pretty good deal. But you can buy bags of dung at most good garden centres. It's not expensive and it really is worth the investment because it'll save you a heap of work in the long run. So a good heap of dung in there, and then this is Comfrey Leaves. It's like a super booster feed. People make liquid feed out of it. I used it and then I ended up not using it, so I thought I'll just try putting it right at the base of the plant so the plant's getting all the goodness from it anyway. So I tried that about 4 years ago, this method, and it worked brilliantly and I've just been doing it ever since. So I just tear these up. You don't need them, but it does make a difference. If you don't have Comfrey Leaves, you'll see them on grass verges all over the northeast countryside. You can easily stop and just rip a few leaves from the plant. It's not illegal. You know, they are like weeds, but they're fantastic feed for flowers. So I'll cover the dung with that, and then importantly, I'll put a layer of soil on top as well. Because my dung, it is well rotted, but it's still quite damp, and if I put the tuber on top of that, there's a danger that the tuber will rot. So I make sure there's a good layer of soil between the tuber and all that lovely feed right underneath it, because the roots are just going to get all of that feed directly. And then I'm going to put my nice tuber. Here's my tuber. It's already got a little shoot in it. It's nice and solid. There's no rotten bits. It's a nice healthy tuber. These are pom-pom dahlias. And I'll just lay that right on top of that mound of goodness. And that's basically it. All I need to do is fill it in, backfill the soil. Make sure you get soil underneath the tubers because some of them can be a bit gnarly. You got to get that soil underneath so there's no little pockets for water to gather and rot them. There. Beautiful. Now that'll grow away fine. It'll produce loads and loads of flowers, and because I cut them all the time, it just keeps producing right the way through until probably November, the first frost, and that's all I need to do. No feeding. I hope you like my secret. As I said, keep it to yourself, and I'll see you next time. Cheerio!